We are many, those that live beyond the veil of darkness, where nightmares are born, sanity knows no bounds, madness thrives on the suffering of the dead, rotting the souls in the souls of the weak. We have taken refuge here among the mortals in hope of harvesting on the innocent. Tread lightly in the search for the voices and stories of the departed, for in the shadows hides the evil that lurks within. As the light dies and slowly becomes night, the realm of the spirits rule the world. In the darkness of your mind hides your own inner demons, brings to life your deepest fears. Do you have what it takes to speak to the dead? Do you accept your own mortality? In the search for life after life, have you ever seen a ghost, spirit, or demon? Have the lights flickered and the room became as cold as death itself? Maybe you have, maybe it was your own subconscious preparing you for death. Come spend some of what's left of your own existence in our search for the answers hidden behind the veil. Shake off the blinders and open your mind's eye. Listen to the story. We are they, we are incarnate, paranormal.
And what is up? What is up, everybody? Happy Monday. Got a frog in my throat. Not good. What a way to start off the show. May as well get the mule out of the way. Holy shit. What's up, Moose? How you doing, bud? And got the spicy going already. Yeah, it's gonna be spicy, all right. Just saying on that. It's gonna be saucy. It's gonna be spicy. I'm good. Typical Monday. Rainy, dreary, cold Monday. But got through it, and here I is. We left off last night, hour 21 minutes into Dead's DR05X up in Pod 9. We've got nothing. Like I said, hour 21 into 3 hours and 22 minutes. So we have 2 hours left on this to where we're getting some clanking every few seconds. Hopefully we get some EVPs out of this. So let's get on over to it and see if we can get some evidence tonight. Yeah, oh yuck is right. Up on Lee Canyon, which is a ski resort about 2-3 hours away, they had an avalanche today. 15 people were lost. They're still trying to recover 15 bodies unaccounted for. I think that's the first avalanche that ski resort has ever had. Yeah, prayers out to them is right. It's like, fuck. Found that, I heard that about around lunch today, and it's like, what? And this is the terrible part about this. We have to listen to every click and pop in this. But like they had fresh power in inside of 2 weeks. They had roughly 3 feet of snow. Then today's snowstorm, or last night into today, that cold, wet snow, the heavy wet snow that comes down, and those up through Minnesota, Michigan, Pennsylvania, Ohio, you know what that cold, wet, the wet, heavy snow can do. You put that on top of fresh powder, you are asking for problems. That's like freaking let it snow, then it rains, then it freezes on top of the snow, then snows again, and you get that micro thin sheet of ice. And everybody is slipping and sliding all over the place. And it's fun to watch. It's just not fun to be on the road. I've hit black ice once in my life. I never want to do it again. Because I slid over 100 yards. Needless to say, I almost shit myself. I ain't gonna lie. I had to pull off the side of the road and get out and check my shorts, because I swear to God, I had a ridge in the seat. That pucker effect, I swear to God, there was a ridge about that high in the center of the driver's seat. Like I said, I call it the pucker effect. And like I didn't know it. There was a highway patrolman about 50 to 100 yards behind me. He watched the whole damn thing. And it was a stretch of road to where there's literally like no traffic early in the morning. It was probably about 5:30, and I was in a tow truck, and all of a sudden I felt the wheels chatter. And everybody knows wheel chatter who's driven on ice. You get that, so you back off the gas, and you don't slam on the brakes. You just take your foot, ease it off the gas to let it gather traction. I let off the gas, started getting traction. Hold on. Bird. But anyway, got traction back, put my foot back on the gas, and as soon as I did, I hit the black ice for real. Tow truck went just about a little over 3/4 sideways, and I was going driver's side down this 2-lane blacktop up over the ridge and came down a little over 100 yards later, and it caught and went back straight. Like I said, got pulled over, got out, went to check my shorts and make sure I didn't have to puke. And all of a sudden, I see the flashing lights reflecting. I look up. Trooper's like, "You all right, sir?" It's like, "I don't know yet. I'm pretty sure I shit myself." He starts laughing. He goes, "Holy shit, man." He goes, "I watched you back off. You didn't hit your brakes." He goes, "You got back on it, and there you went." I was like, "Yeah, it was an interesting sight from my from the driver's door, because all I could see was the road." He's like, he goes, "I'm just stopping to make sure you're all right." It's like, "Where's the closest bathroom?" It's like, "I got a shovel and a bucket if I need it." And he just starts laughing. He goes, "You're all right, man." He goes, "I got to get on the road." And about 10 minutes later, I got back in the truck and left. But it was like just that full sideways, and you're sitting there looking at the road. You're like, "Oh, fuck. Please don't somebody come from the other way." But yeah, it's, as I'm told by several people, "Brent, you've had enough experiences in life. Write a fucking book, because it would sell." It's like you've seen more than most people will in 5 lifetimes, and you've got the stories to back it up. It's like, I could. Bugs. But how much shit do I want to put down that I could incriminate myself? Wouldn't be a good idea to put it all in the book. Be like, this one time, hypothetical situation, we're going to use fictional characters for this section. What's up, TM? This is the what if section of the book. Yeah, TM, I'm talking about me writing a book about my life. Yeah, it's the roof. It's the rotunda. There's part of one of the panels is loose. Remember we got this? You weren't here last year, Moose, but we got the same thing in 9 last year, or excuse me, the previous year. So it's not paranormal, unfortunately. I can explain it better once we get to the video. Which is going to be a long while before we get to it. TM, yeah, I have. It's been a long time since I posted on TikTok. It has been a long time. I usually just post clips from the show on there. So once we start getting some more clips that are worthwhile, I'll download them and upload them to TikTok for everybody. I think if you scroll down on the channel, there is a link to my TikTok on there. I heard the Take music back from their label. Okay. Hold on. That's different. That's definitely different. Deads, yeah, on your DRO5X in Building 9. But thank God you're here, Deads. You can confirm this. The previous year, remember we went in to debunk the rattling up on the roof because we thought it was activity and it ended up not being. It just sounded like a loose panel in the rotunda. So I think we got it again this year. All right, guys. Somebody came up to say hi. Uh, yeah, I talked to Susan a couple weeks ago. That's how I was able to set the dates for this year. Uh, she couldn't figure it out. Most of the sounds she couldn't get. There's a few of them, and she couldn't figure them out. Uh, yeah, she debunked most of them. It's like, yeah, we hear this all the time. It's most of these sounds are not paranormal. It's just some of them are residual, some of them are environmental. It's just age of steel and stone. So, not much we can do. She said it's just fatigue. A lot of it's metal fatigue. A lot of it's just age. The building was, it was that part of the build, most of these parts of the buildings were built in the 30s and the 40s. Excuse me, the 20s, 30s, and 40s. The pods where we're at now were built in the late 60s. So, ow! Yeah, claws in the chest by a cat. He's needing his paws. He wants attention. And he's going to get it. Now he become a cat man. Yeah, I'm a cat dad. What can I say? If he doesn't settle down, he's getting tossed off the chair. I didn't think he was going to be this clingy. He's usually never this clingy. But yeah, guys, if we don't start getting some evidence, I've got enough blankets for him. He should not be cold. What he wants is the chair. Like as soon as I get up from this chair, he curls up in it and goes to sleep. Like as soon as I go to bed, this chair's his. He just gets up here, stretches out, cleans himself, and goes to sleep. Then about 12, 1, he curls up next to me in a tight ball and just steals the covers. Typical cat shit. Typical, typical cats being typical assholes. But it's all right. He's good. And here comes the headbutts again in a minute. Nope. He's just stretching out. Go ahead and do that, Jack. You'll fall off the chair. Yeah, he's half on my lap and half on the arm of the chair, the armrest of the chair. I need a Jack cam. I really do need a camera just for him. I hope we're not going to have 6.5 hours of just this. But if we do, oh well. I don't have a space heater. Yeah, guys, I really think this might be all there is. Told you you're going to fall off the chair, bud. God damn it, Jack. He just does not want to sit still. What do you guys think? This is just going to be repetitive all the way through? There was a meme click. Say what? Yeah, I went back a little ways just to be safe. There's a lot of clicks. I need a time area. If you guys are watching this, watch the time area so I can go back to it. Again, remember guys, are you talking about this one? Clicks are so hard to be able to confirm. And it's There's a lot of clicks in here. That sounds like rubber soled shoes. Yeah, guys, if you catch something, that that squeak, squeak or ping or something. All right, let's clean it up a little bit just to give us something to analyze. Otherwise, it's gonna be a long freaking show. Noise reduction. Oh, I'm gonna check it out just a little bit, just to be safe. Eh, at least we tried. What we're primarily looking for is voices. I mean, unless it's just an earth-shattering slam or just a crash of some sort. But these repeat so much, it's hard to be able to confirm it. Also, I didn't know cats could smile. And I legitimately mean smile. This cat has smiled at me twice since I've been home. And I'm not talking just mouth closed looking up at you. He's actually showing teeth smiling. Just like in the meme, just like in the pop-up. If I can get the phone quick enough, I will. But he's smiling the same way he did in that sound effect. Maybe he wanted to meow but waited. Possible. Yeah, as soon as I get everything fixed, I'm getting a jack cam. Just decided. We might have a siren in here. Lo and behold, siren. And again, that just repeats. Do we have anything out of the ordinary? And Dads, I don't remember. Did we go up the hill at all on night one? Or did we spend the most of the time in the main cell house in culinary? Because we figured night 2 everybody else would be in execution, so we used night 1 to our advantage. I don't remember. Yeah, I think you're right. So we'll have to see we'll have to wait and see what night 2 brings up in this area. Only 1 month before you've been here for a year. Wow. Has it been that long? But it was March. Wow. Let's see, I think Deds has been here the longest at 30, 38 months or something like that. Like Deds, Corgi, MDS, uh, and a couple of the others. I forget names offhand, but they were here from the first show. Reason there's a 1 in your name, right? And that is not a crow again. Yep, there's Jasper. Where's Nick at? We got the crows. Glad he's doing okay. I wish Jasper would fly into a wall at this point. But, you know what? He breaks up the monotony of not getting any evidence. Just hear this. Pop. Just, Jasper, you flew into a wall. You just hear that on the ground. Hear the feathers flapping, and it slowly fades away. Like, aw, Jasper died. Uh, both, I think, TM. I think it was both. I think she talked about me, then the next day she rated me. Uh, it's been a while, I don't remember. Too much shit has happened since then. Too many shows. But I do know we need to beat last year's numbers as far as shows go. We are over 300, we're at like 303 followers. By the end of this year, I'd like to get 500 if we can. Took me forever to get to 300. But I think we could reach 5 by the end of the year. Let me pause this real quick. What I thought was really cool, I think I mentioned this last night. I was on my other YouTube account, uh, and one of my videos from here, or one of my videos, came up as suggested on YouTube. And I have like, it was like, what, 300 some odd views on it? I'm going, this is fucking cool. Only if we could get 300 people in here. It'd be like, wow, what do you do? Yeah, because most of them, maybe you know who uploaded it. Most of my other videos only have 6, 7, 8 views. Some have 20, but having this one having over 300, yeah, it popped up in suggestions for people, which I think is cool as shit. Oh, come on, Jasper. Somebody put out the a good good thumbnails are important. A lot of my videos have thumbnails of the area, which is good. Usually I just let them randomly do it. Uh, and I'm dropping frames. I probably need to reset the modem. That's why I've actually thought about moving the show over to YouTube. I'm not saying I'm going to, but I've thought about it. But do I want to deal with all the headache on YouTube? Because at that point, you have to deal with every idiot that comes in and wants to make a smart ass comment. Oh, what you're doing is fake. Stick around for a while. You'll find out what fake is. But like I said, I've mentioned this on the show before. What I find the coolest about, my shit being uploaded to YouTube is a former prisoner of Nevada State Prison commented on one of my videos. He's like, I know right where that's at. I was a guest there, and it's like, oh, right, Moose? I mean, you guys have heard me pretty much explain the TV shows. Yeah, Moose, we actually took pictures from Nevada State Prison, and I just turned on the recorders in my garage and left them there. There's no actual recordings from the prison. And I can't even say that with a straight face. I can't even lie right. I couldn't lie right if I tried. Yeah, I took a couple recorders to work. I turned them on when everybody left, went in early, and I turned them off before everybody got there. Thought you guys knew the paranormal was just hype. Paranormal's fake. There's no such thing as ghosts. Yeah, Deads didn't even go to the prison with me. We ended up going to the bar and just getting drunk and discussing how we're gonna fuck with everybody on the show. I mean, sorry guys, it's the truth is coming out. We did this just to fuck with you guys for views and subscriptions. I mean, Dead's girlfriend is real, but she's in on it too. She was all for it. Let's just go through these again since we're waiting on video. The pictures from NSP. Like I said, they're mine, but not from the investigation. Oh, look at the orb. Look at the orb. Oh my god, we got a ghost. Another orb. Oh my god. Look at the spirit. That's one of the trapped prisoners there. And there's another one right there. That's actually kind of weird. That's actually kind of different. I mean, look at this compared to this. That's actually kind of strange. I know it's debunkable, don't get me wrong. But look at the dust there. Now look at that. That is way different. Oh, more orbs. More spirits. Also, more light on. Yeah. Oh, more spirits. Yeah. Nevada State Prison is a huge fucking place. Like I said, I've showed the picture many times. This is a big freaking place. You figure we had access to, like I said, almost everything. We didn't have access to the warden's house, uh, the gymnasium, uh, or one of the other buildings. They couldn't find the key for it. Uh, The picture of the spot where the recorder is to help maybe find what the cause is. I don't know what the cause is. That's hopefully we'll find out once we get to the recorder though. Uh, I don't know. Okay, that's got to be flanging from the roof. That's metallic. That's hollow and metallic. So that has to be sheet metal from the roof. It's outside on the roof, so far away, but far enough away to give us a decent echo. But we can still. So like I said, remember we're at this point 2 hours in. We've only been investigating an hour and 20 minutes maybe. Because we started setting up at 4:30 and finished about 5:15, 5:20. It took us, if I remember timing it right, it took us between 45 and 50 minutes to set up everything. Uh, so you figure 5:20, 5:30, investigating by 5:45 at the latest. It is about 7, if I were to guess a time, between 7:40 and 7:50 in the evening. If I had to do a time frame right now. So we're probably either in culinary or execution. I don't remember where Deads and Van went first. I don't even remember where I went first, honestly, to tell you the truth. What is it with the freaking desperate bots in the chat? But yeah, Deads, to your comment earlier, I know, I know you never drank, but I had to throw that out there, trying to just bullshit everybody a little bit. They know they don't know you don't drink, but that's the reason why I said that. It's like we were drunk at the bar. I may have been drunk at the bar and he was watching, but yeah, we were scheming. How can we fuck with these guys tonight? You stand down the hallway and make some funny noises. Caw like a crow. That's not actually Jasper. That's Deads. Same thing he does when he goes out hunting. He brought the crow call on the investigation with him. It's kind of like a turkey call. Just blow into it and hope for the best. That fucker just slapped me. Did you guys see that? Jack's getting froggy. Fucking cat. Holy shit. Like I said, I rarely drink, guys. This is like drinking freaking carbonated water. But like this last year, I had a few. I ain't gonna lie. When I was up there in Carson, I had a few. Sorry about that, guys. Didn't mean to cough into the mic. My bad. Mm. But for me, TM, like I said, I'll be honest. Uh, when I drink, if I decide to, when I go out with friends, I have to be careful. When I start, I don't want to stop. It's like I'll have another and just keep bringing them. When you see the glass half empty, just go ahead and bring another. And it's like Brent has to behave. One, I'm not as young as I used to be, and two, it's not worth it. It's too fucking expensive. Figure like $7 for a Jack and Coke, and my bar tab ends up being $70. It's like, come on, I should know better. So I get a 4 pack of this, and it'll last me all week. Yeah, Moose. I can put away Jack and Cokes like nobody's business, and it does not affect me that much. Uh, my tolerance, even though I don't drink like I used to, if I start, my tolerance is still there. For me, I didn't see the point in it, limit what I can do, like driving. Yeah, and like I said, I cleaned up fucking DUIs for 12 years. And back when I first started, yeah, if I wasn't on duty, I was drinking at the bar. Granted, I knew to walk home. I would walk home from the bar. It was only about a mile. Go to sleep, wake up a few hours later, and walk back and get the car. So, Captain and Squirt, never tried that. Nor do I want to. It's not worth it. I mean, DUI, $10,000 to $15,000. Yeah, no. I got better things to spend my money on. Been your drink for a long time, Captain. I'm not a fan of Squirt. I mean, yeah, it's good, but I prefer Mellow Yellow. Also, skydiving, another. I haven't either, but Mellow Yellow is my go to soda when I do drink soda. But you want something with Captain? Try Mountain Dew Code Red and Captain Morgan Private Stock. It'll be one of the best things you ever had. Captain Morgan Private Stock, Mountain Dew Code Red. Try it and come back and tell me. But it has to be private stock. It can't be regular Captain. It has to be private stock. I tell everybody that, and they're like, I didn't like it. It's like, did you try private stock? They're like, no, I just got the regular. You don't listen to Brent. But then a private stock check, right? That's why, like Friday when I left work, we closed the office at like 3:30. We all went over to the bar. I had one beer, and everybody's like, Brent, it's like I got a show to do, and I still got to drive across town. It ain't worth it. Not taking the chance. Especially when work's like 13 miles away. No. Just no. Is that a coyote? Is that a coyote yipping? Hey, Deads. That is a coyote yip. Thank you, Deads. You got to me before I could call you out. That is a coyote yip. I was right. Thank you. So we've had crows and coyotes tonight. Now, they have had coyotes on prison grounds. They've also had deer on prison grounds. They found in the barbed wire, they found deer fur. So they know deer have gotten onto the grounds. Okay, we've actually got past. No, we haven't. We had a pause there. I thought we got past the all that slamming, but nope. It was just a pause. Oh well. peppermint schnapps and Dr. Pepper. It's like a candy cane. It's like I take that back. It's like the Andes dinner mints, the dinner chocolates. Long time ago. I don't like peppermint. Goldschlager, Rumpelmints, peppermint schnapps. Oh no, no, not anymore. My early 20s, maybe. If that's all there was, I drank it. But I like my whiskeys. No. Now I tell everybody. Let me pause this real quick. These young kids at work, like I said, I've mentioned them before. They're early 20s, uh, 21 to like 25, 26, and they're talking about drinking. I'm going, guys, there's a lot of shit that I drank, they don't sell anymore. That if you guys had, you would be crawling across the floor begging for mercy. And they're like, whoa, what do you mean? Everclear and 151. You can't get either in Vegas anymore. Pure grain alcohol and 151, I just don't think they make it anymore. And they're like, what's that? I'm going 151 proof. And they're like, okay. And it's just like, yeah, you guys have no idea. Because I used to do shots called a bloody seal killer. It was 151, Everclear, Red Bull, and grenadine. One of those shots, you're going to be making out with your shoes because it has a tongue. Yeah. The first time I did it, I did one. I forgot my name. After about a year or two, yeah, I could do 3 or 4 of them, but mm-mm. Yeah, several drunken adventures I'd rather forget. Hell, I'm 48 this year. Okay, we've got crickets, crows, and coyotes. Crickets, crickets, crows, and coyotes. Say that 3 times real fast. Crickets, crows, coyotes. Yep, no, can't do it. Crickets, crows, coyotes. Crickets, crows, coyotes. Crickets, crows, coyotes. Crickets, crows, coyotes. There, did it. Done. See, we don't only investigate here, we do tongue twisters. And we got crickets all the way across, too. What do you want to bet? This is Jasper. These little blips are either the yip from a coyote or it's Jasper cawing. What do we think? Any bets before I click on it? Jasper or coyotes? Let's see. No? Don't know what that is. That's a coyote. There's a yip. That's got to be a bug of some kind. Definitely a bug. All right, guys, what I want to do, let me write this down real quick. Where are we at? I found a couple old EVPs that I never finished. These, like I said, these are old EVPs. Uh, two possibles, and two guaranteed. Uh, what I want to do is take a break from this so we at least have something to analyze. So I got the time marked. I want to do these 4 EVPs just because. Oh, let me get this fucking fixed. Otherwise, we're going to have problems. Okay, where's it at? There it is. There we go. Okay, there's 1, there's 2, there's 3, there's 4. All right. Let's get out of this. I forget what these are. So these might have already been analyzed, but
heavier.
Does it upset you that there are other women upstairs?
And
okay.
heavier.
Does it upset you that there are other women upstairs?
Okay, that's obvious. This was from the Happy Burrow in Beatty, Nevada, an old brothel that was brought down from Rhyolite, Nevada. We were actually in the bathroom asking questions. So we were used. This is the first time I ever used the Ovilus. This would have been the Ovilus 3. So other women doesn't bother you. Okay, this one. What was this one? All right, let's clean this up. Let's put some vocals in it. This EVP is probably one of my oldest. This probably goes back to my first investigation. Not right now, Jack. All right. Let's see what we do off this. You can hear a very, very faint voice in the background. All right, do some noise reduction. Like I said, oh, come on, no. Come on, Jack. Don't throw a pout. It ain't gonna work, bud. All right, let's see if that worked. I think it's too garbled to determine. Try it again. How does it make you feel knowing this is the same Super Bowl we had during COVID? Pretty good, because the Chiefs are going to win this one too. And what I love about this Super Bowl is the Chiefs get to have a playoff game in Allegiant Stadium before the Raiders do. Just saying. All right. Let's get away from that one. No, I don't want to save it.
Do you like the people that own this building now?
Sounds like a no, but it also sounds mechanical. And the last one.
Could you tell me your name?
Actually, let's clean this up. Let's really clean this up. A couple of these were taken from Beatty, Nevada, inside a thrift store. The owners sold it and moved back to Washington or Oregon. It's one of for the size of the building, it was one of the most uncomfortable investigations. The energy in there was horrendous. Basically, it was an old like gambling hall slash brothel slash like hidden area away from the public. The downstairs was like a store, but the upstairs was like a speakeasy. And there was a couple people murdered up there. So a lot of negative energies and a lot of just horrible shit that happened up there. See if we can get this. Now that I know how to use Adobe, I'm thinking we can maybe get this cleared up. All right, let's see.
Could you tell me your name?
Okay, there's talking. There's definitely some talking there. There is definitely talking. Okay, let's get a little bit more in here. And while I'm doing this, Dej, you're right. The fact that, Brock thinks he has a chance. 49ers are a great team, don't get me wrong. But the Chiefs' defense are going to swallow Purdy alive. That pocket is going to collapse fast. I was going to throw a freaking connotation, little analogy in there, but yeah, I don't want to go there. It's going to be bad. But again, I just want a clean Super Bowl. Yeah, I want the Chiefs to win, but it is what it is. All right. Okay, there's definitely some talking here. So but you guys get it. These are the old ones. These were taken with my old Olympus recorders that I don't use anymore. I think I gave Deds one. Deds, I gave you one of the old recorders, right? Or did I? They were good for the time. They only get like 5, maybe 6 hours of audio out of them. But they're so hard to clean up because they're so antiquated. Uh, so yeah, I gave one to Deds. He showed up for the investigation, and he's the earliest supporter of the show. So I felt it. I just felt, hey, here's a piece of the show. This is how we started. But anyways, guys, I truly thank you for being here tonight, spending almost an hour and a half of your life searching for paranormal evidence. Tonight we did not get any. We've got another hour left on this a section of recorder. Then we're going to get into section 2. Is there going to be anything at this point? I don't know. I doubt it. But then we move on to section or night 2 of Dead's recorder, DRO5X, which is in Unit 13. Now, this is probably going to be the most painful of all the recorders. Being the 4th year, we've put a recorder in there each year, and we've only gotten maybe 1 EVP. So, then there's that. Guys, have a great night. Moose, Deads, TM, whoever else I'm forgetting. Moose, Deads, TM, I think that's it. Guys, have a great night. God bless, and I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Thanks again.